All right, everyone. Hello, this is signups for the Pennzoil Pro Series. Here is the wallpaper that I used for the end of the third Pennzoil Pro Series season and Copyright Amateur Series, its first season. I just wanted to show this off before I got into signups. I'm pretty happy of it. Every single name you see here were people that participated in the league, whether they were drivers in the Copyright Amateur Series, Pennzoil Pro Series, or a team owner in either of those. So thank you for a great third season, but we have an exciting fourth season to kick off here, and I can't wait to get it underway. And it all starts here with signups. Now, if you remember, I am a real sucker for making long sign-up videos because I thought what I was doing back then was a little bit advanced. And granted, it was back when I first started off the Pennzoil Pro Series. The idea of having people sign up as a team owner was kind of a rare thing back then, but I've seen a lot more leagues start to branch off and do that sort of thing. So I'm not going to go into detail like you guys think. It's like some of you guys think if it's like a foreign concept or anything. And even better, you guys have, like a lot of you guys who are signing up for the Pennzoil Pro Series have probably been here at least 2 or 3 years by now. Some of you guys even 4. So I don't think I need to explain it too much, and I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes for once, rather than going into a 27-minute rant that you guys will probably just put the speed up to 2 times and fly through. So let's try to get this underway. The Pennzoil Pro Series, I guess I should just talk about the logo a little bit. Nothing's really changed. I changed the font a little bit, made it a lot clearer of a logo. This is actually a downscaled version of the logo. But yeah, you'll be able to. I'm actually sitting in my car right now, so doing this. So that's why the audio quality is a little messed up. But bear with me. We'll get through this. So yeah, here's the site. Now I'm gonna specify on this more than anything because I haven't really talked about the form in any of my last sign up videos. But I would really appreciate it if you guys signing up for this would come to the forums here. You can see the link up here in the top, but I'll also put it in the description below. If you could sign up here in the forums, that would be so amazing for me because it helps me contact you a little easier, and you could also communicate with other people and get into teams, and if you're a driver, or even get drivers into your team. It's really easy and simple. All you have to do is register with an email and activate it through your email, and you'll be fine. So if you have any questions about that, just contact me, and I'll be happy to try to help you get through it. But I'd love to see a lot of people try to get here on the forums and, you know, just come around to socialize here a little bit. So let's get into the signups, though. Everything you see here is mostly similar to what we had last year. I actually had a page on the old forums that looked very similar to this. However, I have updated it for this year's signups. And as you see, there's a lot of stuff here, and you can read that if you go to the link. But I'm just going to try to sum it up real quick, since most of you guys know what I'm talking about already. So general information, nothing's really changed too much. Actually, nothing's changed. Same 24 races, 48 drivers. I'm not actually going to 50 drivers again. Remember, last year was supposed to be 50. However, 2 drivers were kicked before the season started, so we dropped it to 48. I really like the 48 drivers, and I think I'm going to keep it that way. So that's going to be how it is. 48 drivers will be racing this season, and 6 will go home each week. Now, here's the sign-up templates. Pretty much everything is the same. However, there are a few different things I'd like to talk about. The country here, the country flag. Some people were putting states, and I was dumb enough to accept that. This is a country flag we're talking about. I'm not going to accept states anymore. So I think like 4 people put Iowa. I don't know if you guys are all from Iowa here or something, but I'm just going to put you down as the United States, because also I think Dan Klenick put Saskatchewan in Canada, and not many people know that flag. So I'm just going to go ahead and just say flat out, don't request a state. I'm going to be a little bit more strict on that. I don't know why I even let that happen last year, but it's only going to be countries now. And then background, I did go, like, this last year, this was very detailed. Like, I was asking for, like, what your driver background was. Just put anything you want. Like, I didn't use that at all. I really should not have asked for that last season. So, put anything you want there. It's completely optional. I do not need it. So, just basically your name and your country you're representing for the driver. Team template, same thing pretty much, all the way down here. Ford is the Mustang. There used to be a Mustang here at the end, but Ford and Mustang are pretty much the same thing now. Numbers, reserves, stuff like that, team name, owner name, all that should be the same for you. You should recognize that if you were a team owner last year. As for theme, though, this is the actually only new category that I have. This season, I plan on having like team show-off videos before the season starts, just to showcase some teams and like some paints. It's my way of bringing back the season 2 paint videos that I did back then. I didn't do that for season 3, mainly because I wanted to just get the season on the road as quick as I could without wasting any more time. But I'm deciding that I might as well show off some teams, and if you want to have a specific song playing on your little video when the team highlights come out, you can request that here. If you don't put anything there, though, I'll pick one for you. And you know the kind of music I listen to, so if you don't like that, you better request a different song because, yeah, I'll probably throw in something like that. So, and then paints down here. Paints are pretty much the same thing. It's pretty self-explanatory. I actually simplify this a lot too. Style, there's only one now. That really confused a lot of people last year. Just say what you want. If you want a custom design, just be very detailed when you do it, when you're saying that. But otherwise, it should be all right. Colors, just the colors you want for your style. That should be self-explanatory. All right, so here you go. If you're a driver, this is the section for you. If you're a driver and you're returning, I would probably read this anyway, just in case you may have forgotten a thing or two in here, because this is a good read, just in case you're looking to find a way to get your driver better. If you read this, you might be able to get an idea of how you could improve your position on the track. Like, especially here, not many people take advantage of the track stats that I provide. And if you really want to impress on a certain track, that's how you do it right here. So, Facebook notifications, use that at the bottom corner there. Anyways, let's see. Like, I have specific like instructions here. If you guys have any questions, I'm not going to talk about it too much. Just comment down in the comments below, or send me a PM here on the forums. I'd be happy to answer you here as well. Teams, as you see, the teams are a little bit more complicated. I don't know how somehow they are less. There's less of it here. But teams, I would definitely read this over. You're a huge impact on the drivers that you hire. So I would definitely look at that. And also over here, like there's a common misconception that teams are based on like when they sign up. Teams are actually they're based on their performance. So if you have a bad season as a team owner, it's not like you're a driver and it doesn't matter. You're still going to go up in ranks. It depends on how well you do as a team. So if you did pretty well last season, you should be in to be pretty well this season. Some exceptions may apply. I don't think there's going to be many though. So at least not in the Pennzoil Pro Series. There might be some in the Copper Energy Series. Just read this if you want some more information. Like I said, ask me a question if you need it. Sponsors here. Sponsors have no impact on the car and its performance. It's all based on these two things here. So you don't have to worry too much about sponsors. The big thing I want to stress is don't assign yourself sponsors. I'm not even going to try to yell it to you guys because no matter how loud I say it, there's going to be people who are going to request their own sponsors. And you could do that, but that's not going to be the entire like system. You can request sponsors and they may accept, but most of the sponsors you get will be given to you. So you can try if you want, but that's most likely the way it's going to work. And this is a really complicated subject though on sponsors, like just how they work and how they're going to be based for this season. So if you want to ask me that, that's the question that I feel like I'm going to get asked the most, like how do sponsors work? Just ask me about that. The schedule is not yet complete. In fact, I haven't even started it yet, so I got to work on that. The point system is exactly the same. I removed the obligatory most laps led is 5 bonus points, which I never did, not even in the first race. I decided to just get that out of there once and for all. If I'm not going to use it, why even have it, right? So I got that out of there. And the chase system, exactly the same. I'm going to use it for all 4 seasons now. I just think it's a good way to have the chase work. You have your, I've always wanted to probably make the first race have everybody stay safe, but I think having the one driver drop out is like reasonable. And then having 4 the next race. If you guys want to debate me, I go ahead and try. Like, if you can suggest a different format and I like it, hey, I don't know, maybe it would work. So, but currently at the moment, I'm going to stay with the same format that we've been using the past 3 to 4 years. So, hope you guys are okay with that. And as always, the All-Star race will be the deciding factor for the 20th driver. Same thing as it's been for the last 4 years as well. The special events are no different from last season. The All-Star race may be duels and Bud shootout. You can read about the rest down here. And I think we have come to the end. So 11 minutes. We have cut it down more than half, and I believe I've gotten out everything I really need to say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this cut down version of the signups. I look forward to a great season 4, and comment away down in the comments. I can't wait to read through 500 plus of them. I don't know how many I'm gonna get this season. I would assume that it's gonna be more than last season, but we'll have to see. So if you want this, I'm gonna put a download in the description for this wallpaper. The PPS and CS paints for the season 3 season are out. They're on my channel, posted last night. Took me forever to do that, but luckily I got that done. So thank you all so much for watching, and see you in season 4.